Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Yes! Pinky making me so stiff you could hang a towel off of it right now. Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. That is Monday, my dudes! Which means your host is your... Ah, fuck it. Alright, let's try it again.
Take two.
Take two.
Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! I'm so stiff you could fly a flag from me right now. Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. And it's Monday, my dudes! Which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle! And I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators. It's Sinatra Says.
Yo.
And Peter the Dub is Polydub.
Hello.
And it seems Viper told Scribe to come into the chat as well, so hey Scribe.
I'm only here to come.
And we all just did because of Pinky's dulcet tones. We are, blessed be our lives. Scribe Light is here, ladies and gentlemen. From the internet.
The Scribe Light?
We got him. What a get.
Brought to you by the power of the internet.
Oh, they laughed at us in the 90s. They laughed at us. Well, no, they didn't. Well, I mean, people were laughing at me in the 90s, but for very different reasons. Sinatra Says, how you doing, my man?
Oh, not too bad. Had a very busy day. Turns out that nobody can do the one thing I need done. Isn't that interesting?
What's the one thing you need done?
I need a small laminate countertop made. Nothing fancy, just 4 foot by standard countertop length. And it turns out
that's
Home Depot
probably
won't
why no
fucking
one's. That's why they're not doing it. They go 4 foot by what, mate? Give us a fucking
it's like
measurement.
25 and a quarter or something like that. But Home Depot won't make it because, and I swear to God, I am quoting here, it won't cost enough.
Right, sorry, hold on. They're not going to do it because it's too cheap.
Yeah. They're like, you're not spending at least $300, so we can't make it.
I didn't realize that was a rule.
I didn't either, but apparently here we are.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I've learned something new today, and I think you have, and hell, the chat has as well. I'll wager that Polydub
Fuck Home Depot
has learned something new, and so has Scribe, and they're the smartest people online, Sinatra, and yet no one knew that. There's like it's not like, oh, I'm paying, you're not paying by card. They go, it's a minimum spend of $5. No, that's bullshit, man. But then you're quite handy, aren't you, Sin? Can you not eke one out yourself?
No, I can't. I don't have laminate, the glue, or any of that stuff. When I used to make them, I used somebody else's stuff, and I don't have access to that anymore.
Can you not just like get a laminator and just put the worktop through that?
Not that kind of laminate.
Well, I'm learning everything tonight. Speaking of learning, Death's Conspiracy Corner threw $1. This is the new shtick. This is the lesser-known conspiracies or weird things. Saying meat showers in 1876 in Kentucky. There was an incident in which unidentified red meat fell from the sky in a 100. Just fuck me, I guess. In a 100 by 50-yard area. How this happened or what type of meat it was has not been solved. So it could have been anything. It could have been people. Are people?
Yeah, it could have been long pig.
I assume somebody dynamited a whale on a beach and just fell that way.
Hey, I think Polly has something right up your alley.
I think you might be right.
You ever seen that video before?
Yeah?
Yeah, from the 70s or whatever. They blew up that whale on the beach.
Oh,
I
that
think
one.
Polly...
Oh, no. Polly's just got
Chat,
a
you know what
whale
you have
that
to do.
exploded from decomposition.
Oh, yeah.
There was. Yeah, it was a beached whale, wasn't it? So they tried blowing it up, and they learned that day.
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, the video where it like blows out onto shore and like destroy people's cars and shit. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, the smell. Oh, good God, the smell. Commented like through $1 saying, "Hey, what's on the menu tonight, Drunkle?" And Sanute, check out Ligari Stone Products. Could be leisurey. It's an epoxy cover for surfaces, counters included, and affordable too. The guy coming in with the advice right there for $1 as well. I got $1. You got some advice. Everyone's fucking happy right here. What's on the menu, Lamented Guide? Well, I got fucking all kinds of shit going on for you tonight, mate. We got some Amazon news. We got some houses for sale. Some ex-mafia members. Ducks on parade. And, of course, a shit ton of greasy pennies is all happening tonight.
Rage Against the Machine song.
Ducks on parade. Was it Ducks on Parade? Because I would listen to that song.
The song was Bulls on Parade, but...
See. I know Killing in the Name. And I think that's it. Oh,
yeah, Killing in the Name of,
that's about it, is it? I mean, yeah.
Oh, they had a ton of songs, dude.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they had a couple of albums, don't get me wrong, yeah. It's just I know that one. I think because it played at the end of The Matrix while the credits were rolling. I think...
Okay.
Is that the one?
No, they did the song at the end, but it wasn't Killing in the Name of.
Which one was that?
Oh, God. I don't remember it, but I don't... Unless it was a remix, but I don't believe so. It was them.
Ready for Freddy. Ready to be poetic. I know the words. Okay. Polydub!
Yes.
How you doing, my fuzzy friend?
I also found out today something related to wood crafting or carpentry or things of that sort.
Okay, right, cool.
I was at a exotic hardwood store, and
exotic.
Did you see how I'm just leaving that joke there?
Yeah, I was about to say it's in my pants. What?
All right, mine was better than that, but continue.
Why am I the only one who gets car crashes? Come on! Right, Polly, I wish to know about your exotic hardwood.
They will not lathe ironwood, and I'm like, why? And they're like, it's too hard on our tooling. Tooling hardwood decks.
No, what they're saying is it's too hard for us to do. Like, that's all they're saying.
No, I get that, but
is it too hard for us to do? Is it's too difficult for us to do? Is it is it just like
too difficult? Yeah.
Just can't be bothered, Polly. Sorry, mate.
They just don't want to fucking. It's too rough on their tooling, so they won't do it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, are you trying to tell me that I gotta buy the fucking wood blank from you? The exotic ironwood from you, and then take it to another fucking shop to have it lathed? The fuck?
What are you trying to make?
I could actually hear that your head was in your hands when you were talking. Then I could actually hear that. I could hear it. I actually, you can hear when someone's talking, but they're smiling. You're like, he's smiling. That was like that, but the complete fucking opposite. It was a talk of dismay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm dismayed.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't asking them to carve some, artistic creation or something. I need a stick. I need a dowel. You see how this is square? I need it round.
Dowel? I know that word. Yeah. As in Dowell Jones.
Yeah. Exactly. I need it shaped like Dowell Jones.
The stock market of wood.
And they wouldn't do it.
So, all right. So far we've had 2 stories of people just not doing what they're fucking paid to do.
And what bugs me is that I could tell there was the moment of decision. That's the part that gets to me.
I've got to go beat a kid. I'll be right back.
If he was able to fucking point at a sign or say, no, we have a policy here where we don't lathe ironwood. We don't have a
swim in the ocean of polydub.
As is something we don't do. All right, it's like, hey, how much would it how much would it cost to lay this down to 2¼ inches, that kind of thing? And he looks at it and thinks about it and thinks about it and goes.
I mean, at least he's thinking for a start,
Then no, that's the part that pisses me off, that he's thinking, because he's considering it. He says, "No, we're not going to do that. It'll be too hard on our tooling." So he considered it.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
They do machining there.
Slide a crisp $5 bill across the counter. Like, how about now?
How much would I need to convince you? Let's say that I were to introduce you to my good friend Ben Franklin. That sort of thing.
I'd do it. Scribe.
Yeah.
Do you have any regale us with your stories of retail horror, as that seems to be the theme tonight?
I don't have any retail horror, but the pipe underneath my sink in my bathroom exploded yesterday.
Oh.
Holy shit.
And so, I mean, thankfully it was the pipe that goes into the wall where the water is going to. It just like, I just noticed that my sink was filling up.
Pipe?
Yeah, the drain pipe. So I was noticing that the sink was just like filling up or not draining correctly. So I look underneath and I'm like, oh, it's probably clogged up with something. So I started unscrewing the what do you call it? The elbow pipe or whatever that is, the little noodle pipe.
The old noodle pipe, yeah.
The old noodle pipe, and then so the pipe that's coming out of the wall just like snapped in half in this big like cartoon, like you know those in the cartoons when somebody fires a shotgun after somebody's put their fingers in the end, and the shotgun just kind of blows up in that little spiral flower kind of pattern. That's kind of what it looks like right now.
Wow.
And so I took a picture of it and I sent it to my landlord and I said, hey, I think you need to call a plumber.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, text me on Monday at noon if you don't hear from me earlier.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I
texted him
this Monday. I thought you meant next week. I'm like, no.
No. Yeah, so I text him at noon today and nothing yet. So I'm just kind of like, okay. So, I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens in my day, I'm probably doing okay. I just have to brush my teeth in the kitchen sink for the next however many days it's going to be. But so that was my excitement in home furnishing, I suppose, if that relates back to laminated countertops.
I suppose it does in a way, yeah, and exotic hardwood and what we can or cannot do with it. I think you might have been wording it wrong with the landlord there, because a pipe exploded. That's where you say there was a pipe bomb. Right? That's going to...
Looney Tunes.
The verb to Looney Tunes. I like it. Everyone's having a shit day. I've had an all right... Well, thank you for asking, by the way. I just been... It was a day off, and it's quite depressing, actually. All I've done is housework. Isn't that sad?
No.
And thank you, Laminated Guide, for the $1. You should have rolled for persuasion for that guy. I get that.
You should have. We all get that. We're all nerds here, sir. Yeah, Triple D, baby. It was Drunkards, Dagos, and Dead Guys. And we smashed it. We killed a dragon. And I made butter out of horse cum. It was a hell of a campaign. It is the sad... we're not going to go into it. It's the sad state of affairs, though, as you grow older. That everything is basically cleaning and maintenance, isn't it? And it's never... Mm-hmm. Even when it's just done temporarily. The project is always
ongoing. Don't forget
ongoing.
the spiral of depression until you slowly march off to the grave.
Time's arrow marches forward, Polly. And that's it, I'm 35 now. Of course, I turned 35 in December on the most holy day.
Shut up, baby.
So you're talking to your girlfriend?
Baby. Yeah, you're a baby.
I'm not a baby.
35.
That's not a baby, is it? That's definitely not a baby. I'm an adult, sir. Although I'm not a senior. I was thinking about this the other day as well, right? So you go, senior citizens. You're a senior when you're old. So what are you? Am I a junior now?
You're a sophomore.
A sophomore?
Sophomore. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. But it was yeah, that's all I did today, was just cleaning things, because, you know, it's the one day that I actually can, because, of course, I was extremely drunk on the weekend and then hung over the day afterwards, so there's no chance of me cracking out a fucking vacuum cleaner. Oh, do you want a pub story? I mean, the stony silence that followed. I mean, it wasn't so... I get it's an after-pub story, really. But I was like, right, fucking Saturday night, I'm intent on getting drunk. So I fucking... the pub shut at 1 a.m. I'm sat there, I'm on the double Krakens. I've had a fair few of those, you know. I'm very happy, everyone's telling jokes, it's a fucking great night. And then it's 5 minutes until 1 a.m. And I'm like, shit! The fucking bar's closing. Run up to the bar. Fucking 4 Jaeger bombs, please. And 2 double Kraken and Coke. Okay, here you go, sir. Here you go, Millard. Hand it all over. It's on a nifty little tray. Grab that, you know, if I can take it over to the table. Now, the foreigner, my girl, is sat there. And she goes, oh, no, I don't want a Jaeger bomb. And I looked at her and went, I didn't fucking get you one. Like, these are for me. So I am I'm shit-faced on the walk back. She's staring at mine. We're going to have some food. We'll stop in the shop. Let's get you some snacks and a bottle of wine. That'll keep you happy. And I'm in there, and there's a woman there. Now, Sinatra, you know how I feel about people who are talking on speakerphone in public.
Yeah.
And how do I feel about that, Sinatra?
Indifferent.
Not indifferent, sir. It's quite, I would say quite the opposite, but that could go either way. It pisses me off.
You feel different.
I felt different, yeah. I probably feel the same as everyone else does. Fuck people who fucking talk on fucking speakerphone in public, right? And not just that, but she's in this shop, and she's on the phone, and she's holding the phone in front of her face, right? And she's got, what? I can't hear you! And of course I've had a fair bit of drink, and I like an argument as well, especially in public, you know? So I just went, that's because it's meant to go against your ear, you stupid bitch, right? Oh, she did not like that. She starts shouting at me and everything, like, rah, 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 rah. I like, here's my go-to when this happens, right? Is I go, I'm sorry, I don't understand you, I don't speak fluent retard, right? That's my go-to. And all of a sudden, she's indignant, right? And she just went, are you making fun of my nephew? Because
no.
And I went, was your nephew?
Yes.
Is your nephew retarded? She did not like that.
See, what you should have said was, does he take after you?
Oh, that's good as well. That's good as well. Yeah, she was not happy. But continued her phone call and still couldn't hear him. so that was fun. And then I got home and then I made mashed potato.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I think so. So, what else?
I don't know. I wasn't there. You were.
No, Bob Saget died.
Yeah, saw that last night. And I never believe my chat when they tell me anything. They're like, oh, because it's always Boogie died. Will Smith died. They're like, Bob Saget died. I was like, go fuck yourself. They're like, Bob Saget really died. I'm like, no, he didn't.
Yeah,
like, no, he really did. So I was like, okay. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, fuck, he did.
Yeah, I posted it originally when TMZ put it up, and I was like, and people were like, oh my god, TMZ, you really believe that? And I'm like, hey, you know, at this point, TMZ probably has a better fact-checking system than CNN for these kind of things, so unless or until I hear otherwise, I'll believe it.
Well, I mean, CNN's fact-checking system is someone going, do we like this?
Yeah, pretty much. Is it ideologically persuasive?
Yeah.
He had a show the night before, man.
I know, right? This is so bizarre. It's like all of a sudden.
Hours before.
So I got to assume they said no foul play and no drugs. So I'm assuming heart attack or some crazy aneurysm or like something that just suddenly came on. I'm assuming.
Well, I mean,
I know
65 isn't exactly old, is it?
No, it's not.
I don't know what his health situation was though. So.
Now I must confess, the name Bob Saget. I go, yeah, all right, I know it. That is Saget, by the way, YouTube, before you flag me. It's a legit name. But never seen the show Full House or anything like that. I genuinely don't know who it is.
He did a lot of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And he was a
I'll be right
very
back.
funny comedian. Okay.
Yeah, there was many years ago, there's a TV movie about a real life situation that happened with his sister. His sister had a disease. I forget the name of it, but basically what it means is that your entire, like, all your skin starts to harden. And basically just
Harlequins.
Could be. I don't know. Either way, but she was dying of this at middle-aged or whatever. And I just remember that the humor that now obviously this was dramatized, but I'm assuming that it was, informed by Bob Saget. There's this one point after this lady dies, and they're all sitting around in the hospital lunchroom, him and the rest of the family. And the sense of comedy in this family has always been, at least is portrayed in the show, very gallows humor. And so
that's the best.
Somebody in the family says, "So are they going to cremate the body?" And the youngest son says, "No, the head too." And I was just like, "Oh shit!" That's always stuck with me. I don't know why, but whenever I think of Bob Saget, I think of Full House, America's Funniest Home Videos, that bit, and him saying, "You ever suck dick for coke?" in Dirty Work. That's about it.
Especially in that situation, that does help with the grieving process, doesn't it? Like,
yes,
because it breaks the tension so fucking beautifully. I remember it was when my grandfather died. It was January 8th as well, 3 years ago, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, that really fucking flew by, And I remember we were there. They took him off of the breathing apparatus. And just let him do his thing. Stubborn old goat went on for about an hour as well. Like, Jesus Christ, just let it go, Fuck it. I gotta get back. The football's on, mate. Hurry up.
You got shit to do, Grandpa.
Right? So we're all sat there, and then, they're breathing slowly. So it just gets more and more shallow, And then eventually it just stops. And then, the nurse comes in and then checks his pulse and goes, just nods. And then it's very, very solemn. It's very quiet. I'm sat on one side of the bed, my mother's sat on the other side of the bed, I've got aunties and uncles, everyone sat around, and my mum just went, "Yep, he did." And it just fucking broke the tension beautifully, everyone started fucking giggling and shit. It really helps, Only if your family's got the same sense of humour, though. Right, otherwise they're just like, "Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, that's necessary. Somebody in the chat said, "Who's going to be the third?" We've already had three. We had Betty White, we had Sidney Poitier, and now Bob Saget. So as far as although what's his name? Robert Durst died today too. The guy who, the zillionaire who killed his best friend.
The fucking guy from Limp Bizkit?
No, his brother.
Not Fred Durst. Not Fred Durst. The guy from the miniseries The Jinx. If anybody saw the true crime deal, it's he was a bag of shit. He really was, and now he's dead. So.
Well, look, we're only into very, very early 2022 yet. I'll wager that a lot of people are going to die, guys. A lot of people. In fact, I think this might be the year for the Queen. I'm putting that out there now.
Yeah, I doubt it now. Now that you've said it's not going to happen.
It's not happened, so she's a fucking stubborn bitch as well. But no, I think this could be her year. She's looking a bit ropey.
The one I keep waiting for, not that I'm looking forward to or anything, but I'm surprised I haven't heard it yet, is Gene Hackman. I just thought of all the celebrities that I can still think of from, like, that I thought were elderly back when they were still elderly. I'm thinking like Gene Hackman or Clint Eastwood.
Me and my family always did, every year, would do a celebrity death list. Sinatra, you remember this? Well, I've described, you probably did, because when Stan Lee died, because he was on my list, everyone in the fucking chat blamed me. And I had, the rules were, right, so you had to have 10, and you could carry over 2 people from the previous year. And I had Kirk Douglas for fucking ever, right? And then, of course, my grandfather died, and then we stopped doing it because, it was based around the people who went to his house for dinner on a Thursday. So we haven't done it since. And that was, of course, the one year that Kirk Douglas actually fucking copped it. Like, you absolute fucker. I carried him over for years, and he just held on like the prick he was. Christ, we should do that though, Sin. We should have a AAA celebrity death list.
It's not a bad idea.
I call the Queen.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to think on this.
I think she's immortal, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, yeah, that's
she's in way better shape. She has Betty White's life force.
I know, right?
It's true, yeah. Fucking bitch is a vampire. That was what people were saying about I think there was an article a while ago about, hey, we may actually be able to clone dinosaurs from the DNA from their bones. And people are going, look, there's several movies about why that is a bad idea, right? And then someone was just, they were just like, look, can you imagine if if they did, and then a dinosaur gets cloned, and then they're like, holy shit, the Queen's here, because she's been around since Jurassic times. The wrinkly hoe.
Well, don't you know there's an enchantment on the royal family from way back in the day that every person that she knights, she gets 6 months more of life?
Is that?
Yeah, no, every person that she knights or makes a lord or lady or whatever, yeah, she absorbs from them 6 months worth of life force.
Wow, and she does it every December as well. There's like a group of people get knighted every fucking. I think it's like the New Year's Eve list or something like that.
See, they make it big. They make it sound like it's a big gift, it's a big honor and everything, when really she's just a life force vampire.
It's a curse.
Yes,
it's not a gift. It's a curse. You've been knighted, as in you will forever walk in the night. For when you die, you will never truly die, as the Queen who lives on still has part of your soul.
That's how it works.
You might be on.
That's what I was told. Yeah. That's what I was told.
Well, I mean, fuck it, yeah. I read it in the newspaper. Must be true. Should we have some news?
Yeah.
Let's have. Oh, before we get into the news, you tell him Steve Dave threw $1.99 saying 2 takes, late, yet not as gay as you, chat. Why the fuck don't you hit the like button when you get here? It's free. Smash it like the bitch you'll never get to smash, you limp dick Welsh fuckers. Steve Dave going in hard there, and I cannot agree with him more. It is free, guys, and you've not got to fucking donate money like all of these wonderful motherfuckers. You tell them Steve Dave, Lamented Guide, and Death Conspiracy Corner. But hey, if you want to, you can go to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle. Streamlabs.com. Alright, use take 2. I'll play the intro again. I'm only joking. Streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams, and streamlabs.com/polydub live. Scribe, unfortunately, you don't have anything in that direction, do you?
I do not know.
Well, but we're still just glad you're here. Everyone, if you're not already subscribed to Scribe, then you can find the link down there in the description. Make sure you go and watch his stuff, because it genuinely is the smartest.
You ever suck dick for weed? Rip Bob, I hope you and Norma are in the afterlife getting ready to put on one hell of a show.
Good God.
Yeah, they are. Don't worry about it. They
genuinely is the smartest content you can find on YouTube. Scribe, like, write that shit down in the search bar, and then hit that big old red button that says, hey, I've got a big dick because I watch Scribe stuff. Right, let's news it up, shall we? Yeah. Also, it's Monday. Here's a picture of the Queen. Right, news. AOC accuses COVID virus of just wanting to date her.
Oh my God. She went down to Florida without a mask and she got COVID. I'm shocked.
That's exactly what fucking happened, yeah.
If she is feeling at all sick, and I said this on Twitter yesterday, she is 100% getting the full Joe Rogan treatment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, there's such thing as spin, though, right? So, of course, everyone's going like, see, no mask, you were spotted out in Florida, now you got COVID. But what she's going to do, and I can pretty much guarantee, I will put money on this, is that she's going to go, see? They're not taking it seriously in Florida. I went down there and I got fucking COVID. Look how the fucking inept the leadership is. She's going to turn it around and it's going to be some fucking meh, 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 meh. I mean, she's vaccinated as well, and yet she's still fucking caught it. Hey, Twitter, I know we're not allowed to say it, but fuck, YouTube. Remember, it's Saget, not what you think it is. There was a comic strip, a 4-panel strip I saw. You know, it's that guy who does the really fucking intricate shit, like during the run for the presidency between President Trump and now President Biden. He was doing that whole fucking, well, then you ain't black, and that a black woman was suddenly turning white because she
George, what's his name? Yeah.
Like, it's really intricate stuff, right? So this is AOC in a car, right? And a policeman pulls her over and goes, do you understand why do you know why I pulled you over? And she's like, yeah, because you want to date me. And I actually read it in that voice.
That's the correct voice to read it in.
I think it was. It was also like just the shape of her mouth and her eyes and shit. I was like, man, this guy's really fucking talented. But this isn't all we got in the AOC news, Sinatra, because I know you love her. Amazon workers were heartbroken after AOC bails on promise to march with them. No. Really? No. Empty promise it? No.
Well, she has the Rona. What was she supposed to do?
Well, that's true as well, which I guess is the same reason that Biden's using for not forgiving student debt, which was a big part of his platform in the run-up to his election, wasn't it? Yeah, still not doing that, though. So, no. Broken, but no. Surely not. Politicians lying to get impact. No.
I have seen so many headlines telling people that they are going to be unhappy with tax time, so they need to mentally prepare for it now.
Mentally prepare?
Like, holy shit. Like, I'm unhappy every tax year.
Mentally prepare? Like, you got to get in the right headspace. You just sat there psyching yourself up. Okay, go! Taxes! What does that mean?
Well, because taxes have gone up. They don't want to admit it, but they absolutely have. And a lot of people got the early child tax credit, which here is kind of a big deal because that's, a fair bit of money off your taxes for having kids. And a lot of people opted for the new one. Yeah, a lot of people opted to take the current payment because A, it's money now in your pocket after the economy was shut down for like a year. And B, it's they said it would be more than what you would get. It's not. And they made the opt-out process exceptionally fucking ridiculous to do it. Like, Shelly was opting out of it. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me opt out.
Yeah.
And I only got one of the fucking payments of it. But Shelly was trying to opt out of it, and she had to, like, upload photos of her ID. Do, like, if you have face scan on your phone, you have to, like, do a 360 or 180 of your face, get all angles of it. She had to do all that shit just to opt out of it.
Fucking hell, that's terrifying, that is. That's fucking... You gotta fucking scan your face. Like, that's not gonna get used for nefarious purposes, is it? Like, fucking iPhones. And they went, hey, we've introduced... it scans your thumbprint. So only you can unlock your phone. And everyone went, oh my god, that's amazing. But there was a small amount of people just going... no. No, because you're acting like Apple doesn't have a fucking database full of people's fucking thumbprints somewhere, Like, no, not doing that shit. Thank you very much. So I mean, well, there you go. AOC, just be in AOC, I guess. But we still got more stuff. Over to the Mirror. Seemingly innocent house on sale for £590,000. I think we can all agree, absolute fucking bargain. With a strip club hidden in the basement.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good bit of silence. Yeah. Would anyone like to see a strip club hidden in the basement of a house? Let's do it anyway. There you go. Boom! Look at that! It's not exactly hidden, is it? It's more just a, hey, here's a room for scantily clad women to entertain me.
Yeah, it's not hidden.
Not really, no. And you're assuming the house comes with the furniture as well? Fully furnished? I don't think it is, mate, to be honest. Yeah, you're selling the house. You'd be like, all right, but I'm taking the strip poles. Those are mine. There could be load-bearing stripper poles. We don't know. Oh, I entertain myself. Right, okay, move on. Mafia fugitive arrested after being spotted on Google Street View in Spain. Oh, that's just terrible luck, that is. Yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, right. So it's a mafia fugitive, right? Right. He's been on the run.
And he was seen on Google Street.
He's on Google Street View, and it led to his arrest. Yeah. Yeah.
Moral of the story: Google is bad.
I think that's basically it, isn't it? Yeah. Google, Apple, and purveyors of exotic hard wood—they're all out to get you, guys. Look out for yourselves. We don't want anyone getting arrested for like illegal planing of something like that. I don't know. What is that? El Huerto de Manu. What does that mean? Does anyone speak Spanish? Anyone speak foreign here?
No.
El Huerto
Not
de
really,
Manu.
no.
What's a Huerto? It sounds a lot cooler than it really is, and I like the font as well. Right, let's move on. Viral video reveals it's illegal in Ohio to parade a duck down a certain street. Sinatra, you live in Ohio.
Says you.
No, says you. That's
No,
you've revealed
parading
many
the
times.
duck.
Oh, have you ever tried it? It's down a certain
I have.
street as well. So, like, you got to keep parading your duck until you find the right street. And then all of a sudden, fucking helicopters are in the sky, the sirens and shit. Put the duck down! I don't know what how do you parade a duck?
I assume just walk.
Ducks
with
on
it.
parade. I mean, probably
Ducks
need the Rage Against the Machine.
I mean, I thought you said fridge against the machine for a moment then as well.
Rage Against the Machine.
What was the name of the duck that was in the marathon? Do you remember that? It was a couple of weeks ago. And we were all saying, yeah, go, duck name. I can't remember the duck's name.
Oh.
Might have been something like Wiggles or something. I can't remember.
I do not remember.
But this is about the arbitrary laws in the highest of Hios, Ohio. Here's a fat person on TikTok. Yeah, there's not enough of those. Wrinkles, says Patio Furniture. Thank you. It was Go Wrinkles. Good old Wrinkles running a marathon. He had little duck shoes on as well. It was awesome. Right, so it's a TikTok user named Marty, posting under the name Respect My Fluff. Shared the video in late December because December died a couple of months ago. It's in the video, they read off a series of strange Ohio laws and reacts to them. One of the laws, for example, reveals it is illegal to parade a duck down Ohio Avenue in the village of McDonald, which is, of course, where Ronald comes from. Another law reads that in Columbus, it's illegal for stores to sell cornflakes on a Sunday. So, stock up, I guess. One law in particular stood out to commenters. Mary states that anyone that owns a pet tiger must notify the authorities within an hour if it gets loose. Now, I don't think that one is very arbitrary, to be honest. That one's fair. Right, if you got a pet tiger and it gets out, people want to know.
Probably. As long as it's registered.
A registered tiger, of course, yeah.
Yes.
It's got a name, it's got a birth certificate, and it's taken a 360 image of its face in order for you to pay taxes. But maybe within an hour, maybe within a couple of minutes of finding that the tiger has escaped might be a better law there. It's not like within an hour your tiger gets loose and you go, I'll try and take care of it myself first. And if in 50 minutes I've still not found it, then I'm going to let people know that possibly a tiger's going to be out there eating your kid's legs. But only until then. Moving on. Oh, shit.
Stop.
Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
The stripper house is in the fancy part of Indianapolis. I didn't know there are fancy things in Indiana.
Right, I mean, is the stripper house in a fancy part of Indianapolis? Because it's for sale for British currency.
Probably just
oh my
converted.
god, no, you're completely right. You're completely right, Cable. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well done. That was $20 worth of suck it, Drunken, right there. And I think you definitely got your money's worth. Thank you very much for the $20. CDC director can't say it.
I made a riff off of that donation, by the way.
You riffed my donation?
Yeah, it's 2501.
Oh man. So you're actually getting $5 and a cent more for something that I didn't
I
create?
thought it was $20. So I just put it for 20 or 20. I thought it was 25, so I put it for 2501.
Which, see, like, even if you thought it was $25, you still added 1 cent to it like a prick.
Yeah, because I have something at the $25 mark.
Well, I mean, it was $20. I don't know how you feel about that now. Fuck it. It's your donations, mate. I can't tell you what to do. And the CDC director can't even tell us what's going on. She cannot say how many of 836,000 deaths are from COVID and how many are with COVID. This whole thing's been a total shit show, hasn't it?
I put this on Twitter again, something I put on Twitter. I guarantee you, since the Biden administration cannot do what they said they were going to do with COVID, that they're just going to start releasing the original numbers that we all knew. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually 10% of that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of things going on that are getting released that we already knew, wasn't it? Like, hey, WHO said, do you know what? It looks like this virus came from a lab in Wuhan. And everyone went, you don't fucking say.
Well,
we already knew that shit.
As far as the numbers are concerned, they told us back at the beginning that they weren't differentiating between with and from in their assessments of deaths. They told, public figures both in Europe and at least one health official, I think in
Canada.
Canada and Michigan. I think it was Michigan. I'm pretty sure, something like that. Anyway, or Illinois, somewhere in the Midwest. They came out on a press conference and made that clarification to the press. And so from the beginning, there's been doubt as to, what exactly is the accurate number? How much of this is scaremongering? How much of this is being included incorrectly? Someone dies of a heart attack, dies of a gunshot wound, and they're classified as a COVID death. We don't know. But now, at least yesterday or a couple days ago, the CDC lady, she at least clarified that 75% of the deaths so far named had 4 or more comorbidities at the time of death.
Right, so that's with COVID then, isn't it?
Don't know. She didn't make that. She didn't make that clarification. It could have been they died of this because it was exacerbated by, but we don't. She didn't make that clarification, so we still don't know the exact number, if there is an exact number. But yeah, it's all.
It's also the fact that the word comorbidities even exists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, do your fucking job, people. And bear in mind, right? This is if you'd have said this a year ago.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most infamous man-made disasters. Number 1.
The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, the one that guaranteed women the right to vote, was ratified in 1920.
Women can't read data. Go on, I'm listening. 100,000 kids hospitalized.
All right, thank you.
How about you say women can't read data, Sinatra just can't fucking read. This is all shit. Fucking homeschool kids, man, they're weird. This is all shit, right, that a year ago would get you fucking banned off of, your social medias. For misinformation.
Yes. Yeah, anything like this would have been, you've been zapped for.
Yeah. But it turns out it wasn't misinformation, was it? We were just a little bit early. This is where the fucking phrase "trust the science" has been said so many times that I can actually start using it against people now, and they just shut the fuck up. You use it with anything. There was the whole thing of it was a transgender, male to female. Okay, see, this is the problem, male to female. Man to woman transgender, right, is the highest or biggest winner on Jeopardy. For women, right? It didn't actually say for women. It said for females, right? Now, I'm chatting to some guy on Twitter, and I said, not a female, though. He's like, yeah, me, fuck bigot. I was like, no. Hey, you got to remember, right? If sex and gender are different things, that doesn't mean that sex doesn't exist anymore. Now, sex is biological. That is male, female. Gender, if it is, a social construct, is man, woman. So, this person is not female. Trust the science. And they never got back to me on that. Chris Quinney for a £5 super chat, a man from the homeland, says, kiss my large posterior, Mr. Pineapple. I've never heard of a Mr. Pineapple before, but you know what? I'll keep hold of that money, and when I do meet one, I'll be sure to hand him over a crisp $5. Thank you very much, Chris Quinney. Does anyone think that there was a massive, massive overreaction to COVID? Worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people say no to that. Actually, no, I think the government didn't do enough. But what more can you do? The economy got fucking tanked. It was that video you showed on Friday, Sinatra, and it was very much like, Jesus Christ, when you put it like that, yeah, it does sound pretty sinister, isn't it? Like, all businesses have to shut down. Yeah? Like, Walmart? Oh, no. McDonald's? No, of course not McDonald's. Oh, okay. They're coming from a government which has basically been in corporations' pockets, for fucking as long as I've been alive anyway. Except they used to hide it, Sin. I once again
say... You're getting pretty close to conspiracy theory territory.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Offensive message.
Thank you, offensive name, for the $30 and the offensive message. Fantastic. I'm offended by that. Are you making fun of my nephew? Thank you very much, mate. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, you're getting close to fucking conspiracy theory territory. But then there were many conspiracy theories which turned out to be true, wasn't it? Like the MK Ultra shit, you know? It turned out, no, that was completely real. So yeah, a conspiracy theory is sometimes it's just something that is true, but we don't know is true yet. You know what I'm saying?
You are correct.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I have taken the slowest fucking red pill in the universe when it comes to COVID. 2 weeks to flatten the curve, guys. Remember that? 3 years ago?
Yeah, and we were all like, all right, let's do it, man.
Let's together.
We're all in this together. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was terrible, wasn't it? Are we all in this together? I mean, the worst thing to come out of COVID, it wasn't the face masks. It wasn't people dying. It wasn't the misinformation. It was that fucking video of Gal Gadot and various celebrities singing John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine, yeah.
That was the worst fucking thing. Jesus Christ. The hubris on it. No, people just need to see us. There's been no movies made. They need to see us. It'll stop people from killing themselves. They just need to see us. Shut up. Ah! Steve Dave.
It's been a hot minute since I gave you a sizable donation, so here you go, Drunksley. Get yourself the expensive crisps next time, and a pint on me.
The timing! The timing!
That is quite the timing.
Wow!
Listen, wait for it. Still keeps going.
That was right. So you had the explosion, followed by a whale exploding, followed by an Oooooooh on the last no. That we're never going to get that again. That was like the planets aligning. Let's end the show now. That's never happening again. Good God! Thank you, Steve Dave, for the $7.77 saying,
"Hold your fire! This man isn't black." What?
Honest to God, please stop putting women in charge of shit.
I mean, you might be right, Travis Gardner, because look what happened to fucking YouTube since Susan took over. Again, YouTube, it was Saget, all right? It's Bob Saget. He died because of his name sounding like a slur. Thank you, Travis Gardner, for the 10. Steve Dave for the $7.77 says, it's been a hot minute since I gave you a sizable donation, so here you go, Drunksley. Much appreciated. Get yourself the expensive crisps next time. And a pint on me. I can 100% guarantee that money will go towards beer and snacks. Thank you very much, Steve Dave. Go, Polly, go.
Inappropriate Name donated $30 for the whale explosion, and his message was inappropriate message from Inappropriate Name.
Who is this? We need to find out. I want pictures of an offensive message. And Sinatra?
It was also an inappropriate pop-up donation thing with the stuff in the pictures.
With me, let's build the rise today.
Unnecessary message.
Oh, unnecessary message. Thank you very much.
Offensive, unnecessary, and inappropriate.
And inappropriate.
We got the trifecta of pissing off the libs right there.
And speaking of things that from generous chat, I received a package by proxy from Sinatra.
Proxy package? Yeah.
A proxy package.
Yeah.
And I opened it up from Atoe. Atoe's the man.
Oh, we know. We know. Yeah.
Yeah. And
did you get it today?
Yeah, I already got it.
Was it his exotic hard?
I mean, that was fast, right? I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I've got it in hand.
You want to share
right
what? I mailed it out Saturday.
Oh, I know, and it's already here.
Wow.
You want to share what it is?
Oh yeah, share. I'm gonna have a wee. You share what it is.
It's a bottle of Stag Junior, which is barrel-proof bourbon, hard as fuck to come by, rare as hell. Sinatra and I were talking about it. He's like, I don't know where Atoe even got it, because I had to stand in line from 7 a.m. I don't know where he got it either. I've never even seen one at my local liquor store. I've seen them online, but I've never even seen one. So you have no idea how grateful I am. And the note inside said, here, in lieu of you having an actual Comma Club donation. But I do have an actual Comma Club donation, and that's the Golden Otter. It's there.
That he then joined.
that he then immediately joined. So like Ato was just whipping out his big dick all over the fucking place. I mean, getting bottles of bourbon that I've never seen before in my life, joining Golden Otter clubs. I mean, this man, he's something else.
He is a legend.
When am I going to open it, Sinatra? Like, what's special enough?
Next comic club.
There you go. That's a good call. Next Golden Otter Comic Club donation is when I'll open it. Yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking, what's special enough? That's special enough. That's a good call.
Oh, dude, it is so fucking good.
Well, you see, Ato is actually a very special guy. Not only has he joined the Golden Otter Club, and of course, Sinatra's. I mean, have you got a name for your club? You got the Comic Club, but have you got a special name for it?
It's just Comic Club.
It's just a Comic Club. He also, on my side of things, had a direct message from the Queen.
Ooh.
For the comment he dropped me as well. Like, this guy,
right?
Mate. You saying he's flopping his dick around, mate. That is some exotic hard wood that motherfucker's got right there. I expected more from that.
I mean, it's... I love rarefied bourbons, and I've had the George T. Stagg. Never had the Stagg Junior.
I have not had that one.
Really? So it's like the George T. Stagg was a special experience. And chat. I'll be drinking on a full stomach, not after I've had wine and beer and tequila shots and fucking... It was the 4th of July. Fuck, man. You guys are harsh on him, man.
And you made your own biological fireworks, didn't you?
It was so hot, too. Like you're all clammy and hot, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're drunk and dehydrated, and the guy says, let's drink this really old Port Ellen scotch. And it's like, okay. And so, yeah, bad things happen.
Hilarity ensued.
Yeah. Hilarious. I vomited a campfire. It was hilarious.
Do you know what
stayed down?
Yeah, no, some did. Do you know what else is hilarious, though? It's when someone quits their job and requests their final paycheck, and the boss gives them £500 of pennies on their driveway.
I've heard about this.
Not just, I mean, this happened before. This happened a couple of years ago, and it was exactly it was greasy pennies as well, not just greasy pennies. It seems this person saw the I think it was the ghost poo that we showed this, and he went, you know what? Yeah, fucking champion idea. I'm gonna do the same thing. I think you'll find that is still legal tender, and it's not as much of a fuck you as he thinks he is, because every coin weighs the same. So you ain't got to sit there and count them all up. You could just weigh them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I told a friend about it, and he told me to... I texted a friend, I said, I got a Stagg Junior, man. Like, you know, an IRL friend who appreciates bourbon, right? He's got a collection that kind of puts mine to shame. And he's like, sell it, buy a bunch more bourbon. I can't do that. I can't. I got it.
Dude, I wouldn't even sell it anyway. Like, it's so...
when would I ever come across something and it's completely contrary to the point of having sent it? You know what I mean? Like, no, I can't do that. That's fucked up.
No, that it's Stagg. You gotta keep it.
Of course. Like, it's like, oh, you can make so much money off of selling it online. And I'm like, and your point? I'm poor.
Well,
but...
see...
Here in the UK... Stag is a type of canned chili.
Same here.
Oh, really? Oh, you got Stag as well?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's from here, man.
I thought it just meant going to a party alone.
Yeah.
Also, bachelor party?
Let's keep going Stag.
Stag.
Crappy films that they used to show at bachelor parties.
There's that too, yeah. Stag films, yeah.
What's the female equivalent of going Stag?
Go!
Just lonely, I guess.
Yeah, just lonely.
Going cat lady.
A bitch. A lonely ass bitch.
Wow.
I don't know.
Alright, let's continue with the news.
I'm waiting so patiently for someone to hit that 2501. I want to hear Drunkle's reaction so goddamn bad.
I want to hear Sinatra's reaction when someone donates $1 million, which I don't have a notification for. I'll just play the $1,000 donation one 1,000 times. We'll see how that runs. This is news from the UK. Home Office backing of women's safety app is insulting, campaigners say. Of course, it's not like feminists to be unhappy with everything, is it? No. It is an app which this is terrible. When you put in your home address and it tracks your location as you're walking home. If you come off of the your journey home, or you stop for more than 4 minutes, then it contacts people on your emergency contact list. Right?
That's I don't know how I feel about that.
It's pretty invasive, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. It is
stop moving for
4 minutes, right? That means that obviously you're getting raped, right?
Right.
Obviously, because no one has ever needed to tie a shoelace or anything like that, right? For 4 minutes, yeah, maybe. But then you've seen women's shoes. They're fucking insane.
No, don't touch me there. Gross old hands up my no square.
I was told ID love this, so take my money.
No, don't touch me there. Gross old hands up my no square.
Alright, that was pretty good.
Viper and Adidas back to back. Thank you so much.
How are we? Should we? Polly, are you looking for donos over there? Have you got a running total for us, mate? Because we
just the one.
We could get a cheeky Bosscott going.
No, don't.
God damn
it! There. Gross old hands up my no square.
What does this button do?
That's what that button do.
How can you just come on to someone else's stream and be like, hey, look at this new donation, and 3 fucking people do it? How the fuck do you do this? Teach me your ways, oh Italian one.
Hey, I just said people would like it.
Yeah. I need to make a new... I got a new donation notification. I'm going to get it going this week, I think. But it's a busy week. Maybe it'll be ready for next week. We'll give it a go. Right. Fucking... No, don't touch me. Oh, God, that's in my head now. You've ruined it for me. You've ruined a song that I already hated it, and you ruined it for me.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Honestly, I don't think that these branches of feminism are going to be happy until every single man in the world has an electronic tag, right? Because this whole article is just like, it shouldn't be on women to make sure they're safe. Yeah, it should. It's called individual responsibility, you fucking knobhead, right? You can't... Here's the thing. It's always like, what was she wearing? Victim blaming and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. That is not right. But if you don't want to get attacked by a lion... then don't go to the zoo wearing a suit made of meat. I think is also pretty sage fucking advice there, you know?
Yeah.
It's not, look at this photo. No, don't protect your daughter. Educate your son. Yeah, because of course all men are fucking rapists by default, aren't they? You fucking hairy-armed cunt. Jesus Christ.
Didn't you know?
I hate shit like this. Fucking protect. It's just not like fucking men are going out there. Everyone's just like, I just fucking love rape. You know? Some people are, but then some women are fucking just as bad as well. Oh, but it's not rape then, is it? No. It's just, teacher had sex with 14-year-old boy. It's not rape then. No, headline's very different. Very different indeed. I'm not doing a rant. I'm not ranting. I'm just saying, shave your fucking armpits, right? More than 80 escaped ostriches run loose through Chinese city. Now we're talking. Now we're getting the real news. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I like that because, when we see... Chinese city. It's called Chinese
Where did
city.
they escape from?
I was going to say a restaurant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I love the honesty of the headline here as well because, we see, someone found a beehive in the trunk of their car and they'll be like, car with 35,000 bees. And it makes it sound as though someone sat there and counted. Whereas this one, UPI get it right. They just went,
where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Shka ankle bite.
Shaka from Divine Petulance, thus making him the new stream boss. That's right, he saw Charles Macaluso was right there on the end, and all it took was just a little bit of COVID-laced spit right in his ear hole. Divine Petulance is the new boss. Check it out. Horse.
Confetti.
Confetti. Yeah, just say confetti. We'll hope that something happens.
I can't remember if I said it, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you, Travis, Viper, Adidas, Unnecessary, and Valine. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love the honesty from UPI. They're just like, it was more than 80. We just got to 80. We just stopped fucking counting. Best of luck to the Chinese authorities rounding these ostriches up because, let's face it, people gotta eat. Turkmenistan's leader
I would have shot an ostrich and ate it. Wouldn't you have? I would have.
Yeah.
I would love ostrich egg.
I would even shoot it. I would fight it hand to hand. I would earn that meal.
They got big claws, man. You can't just... I mean, I know it seems like you can just grab him by the throat and strangle him, but it don't work that way.
Hey, I think it does. You just come up from behind him. You sneak up on him.
Can you stone cold stunner an ostrich?
Yeah, of course you can.
That's what you need a blackjack for. Sinatra, we got to get blackjacks.
I got one.
An ostrich.
What were they called again when we looked them up? Like Bavarian leather purses?
Something like that.
Bavarian leather.
The finest leather-bound books.
Got into a fight with an ostrich and he kicked me in my Bavarian leather purse.
That's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like a nice name for your sack.
That sounds like some kind of reality show, blackjacking ostriches.
Oh, see, yeah,
I would
brilliant.
watch that.
Yes, fuck yes. The winner gets a steak meal.
Dude, I would. Ostriches live in Australia, don't they?
And China.
Some do, I think, or they're emus. I forget where.
I think.
That was the emu war. Was the emu? Yeah, no, ostriches are birds. Emus are not.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Ostrich is native to Africa, and some are in the outback South Australia. Okay. So reality show idea, guys. Intellectual property, Sinatra 2022. Polly, you'll like this one. Got to get fire in on it. You fight Australian wildlife.
With blackjacks.
All you can have is one handheld thing that isn't a firearm or sword.
I would just like to say that actually emus are birds, and I'm sorry, everyone.
What's the name of this show, Sinatra?
I don't know. If you had like a Viking battle hammer,
Man versus Wild.
You know what I mean?
Rags.
And you had a good swing. You had practiced. Yeah.
Rags to ostriches.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a chicken run around with his head cut off? Like, I think you could.
I don't want to be strong like man who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
So it's time to etch not a victim on the microtech I have claimed as mine and my Sig Sauer. Bitches need to stop expecting the world to bow to them.
Wow. Jesus, Valine. Florida is a lovely state. Your car held together with duct tape, no problem. You don't have a horn, fuck you, fuck the feds. All right, sir.
Straya Conquest.
That's not bad.
Straya Conquest.
Okay, no, that's a reality show. You have to fight Australian wildlife with blackjacks.
That's better than Rags to Ostrich. I don't understand. This is my show, and I don't understand it.
No, I say we get UFC guys with sap gloves to fight them. We don't just regular people off the street. We get
you get like bump fights people, dude. You get homeless people.
Why would you want to see a homeless person fucking disembowel? That's what's going to happen to them if they fight an emu. They got them big fucking talons, man.
You go
I want to see a homeless person box a fucking kangaroo.
You go D-class.
Now I want to see the return of kangaroo boxing. That's something from yesteryear that has unfortunately gone the way of the wayside. Like, okay, freak shows, I get it. We can't have freak shows. But why not kangaroo boxing? What's wrong with that?
You get your death row inmates and shit like that. You're D-classing it. And you go, look, if you win, I mean, you don't earn your freedom, but we won't kill you.
I think I'd rather die than sit on death row.
Remember in Running Man climbing for dollars?
Wait, you'd rather die than sit on death row? They are the same thing, Sinatra.
No, they're not.
Yeah, but that's absolutely not the same thing.
How is it not? You're going to die!
Because one is being dead, and the other one is not being dead.
Yeah, one is waiting decades for the bureaucratic system to run its process. Like, there's
and
decades
while that's
of life
happening,
left.
while that's happening, go fight a kangaroo.
4 extra privileges in prison.
No, not extra. You get taken off of death row. You go like, you haven't earned your
This
freedom.
is literally Death Race.
It's not. No, it's not. It's fucking. It's D classes. It's SCP.
It's the plot of just about 5 or 10 different B movies.
And
It's
why
Death Race.
haven't we should fucking take note?
No, we need No Escape with Ray Liotta. That's what we need.
Oh, fucking 80 ostriches, Chinese city. Fucking. I don't know.
So bring back the Colosseum is kind of what you're saying
Sinatra's
here.
made
Like at the end of the day,
$100.
what you're talking to do is bring it back to Roman Colosseum.
I'm down for it.
And make it pay-per-view and take all the proceeds and give it to charities.
Wasn't that a Carlin joke? No, his was the Battle Island or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. Anyway,
Good book.
80 ostriches.
Good, but 80 ostriches.
I can't believe not even one of them made it into a stew pot. Or a wok, whatever.
Well, that's where they were gonna go. They broke out of death row, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
We guess. Turkmenistan's leader wants gates of hell fire put out. You want to know the gates of hell? If you don't, this is it. This is a natural gas that has been burning for a very, very long time. Just won't fucking go out. It is.
No, I know it well because
awesome.
we talked about it on a AAA that I hosted.
Right, so what you're saying is, yes, we do know what the gates of hell are.
Gripcork.
Yes.
Pretty fucking awesome.
And we also know that Drunkle's not paying attention as he often accuses me of. And it's there we go.
Oh my god.
Well, did you do this article in particular?
Oh, you motherfucker. You think that there's no absolution there?
Gripcork.
It's a genuine question.
I am perfectly fine because not everybody gets a chance to watch every AAA. I think that running over the same story again, it's like, Jesus Christ, I came across this other story, and this is actually a better picture than the one that was on the article that I showed. So I'm okay with replication.
Okay, well, brilliant.
You're the one that gets your panties in a bunch over it. So
I get
I'm
my
like,
panties in a bunch. I go commando, baby.
Well, your knickers. Yeah, knickers.
No,
we need to pay-per-view this fight here.
All right. Now let's do it by
men
proxy.
call their underwear knickers?
No, that's women's underwear. Men wear bloomers.
No, they don't.
Why would I lie, Polly?
You're that kind of guy. You can convince me. Like, I'm going to go around now saying, oh, British men wear bloomers, and I'm going to look like an asshole because I believed you. Like, be honest. What do they actually call them? What
if I'm that kind of guy, could I convince you that you didn't have this article on the AAA?
No.
Now, not that kind of guy.
Not that kind of guy. Because I have,
That's a game show called Gaslighting.
I did because I've all of the
Hey, good work.
Wouldn't that be a great game show? It's like over the course of half an hour, could you convince somebody that something's true that isn't? Gaslighting.
Yeah, I think we had something. It was to do with words. I think it was called Word in Your Ear or something like that, where you would get an obscure word and 3 people would have 3 separate definitions. And someone would have to guess.
Speaking of words with definitions.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Yes.
Tell him Evil Dave Steve you. Thank you for the 350. Ha 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 ha! Yes, confuse the Brit more. That's how we won the American Revolution. And by God, our unorthodox tactics shall work again. Well, he's the one who's confusing me right now, Evil Steve Dave. Because
Evil Steve Dave. I think you'll find actually it's Monday, and everywhere is Britain.
Isn't black. What?
Well, I had a customer call and say their washer was just jerking back and forth, plugged in diagnostics and pulled up 103 error codes. Fuck me.
God, that Travis Gardner has the worst life ever, doesn't he? Every donation I get from Travis Gardner is some kind of fucking societal tragedy going on.
103 error codes on a washer?
On a washer. Now, you gotta remember, this is the guy that ordered a camera off of Amazon and got a golf club instead. And then someone broke into his car and stole the golf club. Like, Travis Gardner is just a walking... It's tragic Gardner. That's what your name's from now on.
Then he ordered a replacement for the broken window for the car and got a spatula.
A shoe. Oh, spatula, yeah. Right, so...
I'm laughing, but it's like in solidarity with him, not at him.
Oh, God, yeah, we're laughing with you, tragic Gardner, not at you.
Yeah.
Let's move on real quick. California woman marries the color pink in Las Vegas wedding.
You know what? I'll go out on a limb. This is better than that dumb bitch who married herself.
Oh, or the woman who married a tree. My favourite, though, was the woman who married a chandelier and tried to sue one of the newspapers because they used the headline Dim and Dimmer. She did not win the case. Let's move on. NHS nurse who claims she was secretly hypnotised at work, causing her to fart against her will, loses lawsuit after she was sacked for refusing to see a psychiatrist. There's a lot going on in that headline, everyone.
Okay. I just had to read that again myself. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, her name's Zandra Sampson. She insisted she was covertly hypnotised to break wind at work. She also said she'd been possessed and gaslighted by low-frequency sounds. How does a low-frequency sound gaslight you? You're crazy. It's not true. You're overreacting.
The half note, brown note? Like, is that...
It's just the windy note.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she complained to bosses, they referred to her to occupational health team. Yeah, good. Maybe to a fucking hospital would have been better. She refused psychiatric help and so was suspended and then sacked. Mr. Sampson claimed unfair dismissal but lost her case at a tribunal this month. Yeah, good. Good. I don't want people... That's a nurse. I don't want people like that looking after me when I'm sick and poorly. You don't want that. And she farts. I go, oh, I'm sorry, I was hypnotised. Wait, what? Just say, excuse me, and move on. Everybody farts. Zandra. Black Dragon threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish, saying British 1 pence coins have varying weights. This is because pre-1992, 1 pence coins were entirely copper, and post-1993 coins used a steel core with a copper zinc plating, also applicable to 2 pence coins. Now, normally, that would be a very long donation for $3, but... that was also very valuable in information. Thank you, Black Dragon. I did not know that. But now I do. Let's move on. SpaceX's self-heating Starlink satellite dishes are attracting cats. Check out this photo.
Nice.
That's great.
It's one of those things that when it happens, you kind of think, well, what did you expect?
If I fits, I sits.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. This is not the kind of thing, when you're designing something, you know, you're an inventor, something, oh, self-heating satellites, brilliant. Melts the snow right off, yeah, fantastic. But no one comes in and goes, have you thought about the cats? But they should. There should be a feline, cats are assholes department. Should always come in and go, have you thought about how the cats are going to react to this? The Mirror tells us soldier's letter to mum, sent in 1945, finally gets delivered over 70 years later. It's nice, isn't it? Except both the soldier and the mother are dead.
Dead.
Yeah, dead, I say. What can you do? What can you do? Over to the Express.
It wasn't a Dear John letter. It's kind of touching. Like, what you don't want is...
Well, I don't know his name.
It's
oh, my God, no, his name's John! Bitch. It was Dear John!
What? Wow.
Oh, no, because it was sent to his mum. Oh, so unless he was named after her. Dear Joanne. Thank you, Sinatra. Let's move on to the Express. Show us your handwriting. Kim Jong-un acts after graffiti calls him a son of a bitch. This is fucking... I can't believe this. Someone wrote, Kim Jong-un is a son of a bitch on a wall, and now he's getting thousands and thousands of people to fucking sample their handwriting so he can determine who it was.
A story just came out a couple hours ago where... North Korea just shot some projectiles off their east coast of some sort. Over here on the west coast, I'm waiting for big mushroom clouds to show up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, speaking of mushrooms, I got a fun fact about mushrooms.
Oh, boy.
Was that sarcastic, or did you actually want to hear my mushroom-based fact?
Does it matter?
No, you're going to hear it anyway, because I'm a fun guy. Right, if you take mushrooms, right? You know, mushrooms. Just a regular mushroom. You got a variety mushroom. Nothing exotic.
On with.
Are you all right? Are you going to
No,
say
I'm
on pon again?
not having a good day. I want to hear about the mushrooms. I legitimately, honestly do. But tell me about them. Don't preamble to them.
It's not I'm spinning the yarn, mate.
And the mushroom was calling from inside the house. We're not around a campfire. This isn't Boy Scouts. Get to the point.
Do you know what? No mushroom-based facts for you.
In the same way that I'm not telling you the joke that I've been spreading all over town that you told last Monday that was fucking hilarious. You don't get to know what it was.
It came back to me. No, because you spread it all over town. I went to that town and someone just went, "Oh my God, are you drunk? Are you the person that said this amazing joke?" And I said,
that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen.
I said, no, I didn't. Polly made up that joke. I gave it to you, man. And this is how you treat me.
No. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Do you want to hear a mushroom-based fact?
I do want to hear a mushroom-based fact.
Yeah,
yes.
right, yeah, because now who's making it last longer? It's you. Right. Right. So you take your mushrooms, right? Regular mushrooms. You go to the fridge, you grab your mushrooms, you take them out. Now, if you take those mushrooms that you just took out of the fridge, that you now have in your hand.
Hold your fire!
Oh, hold on.
This man isn't black! What?
The boyfriend has been talking about taking a blackjack to a koala and their smug little faces for the last 10 minutes. Thanks. I think we will now delve into Dark Ages weaponry. I want a claymore.
Do you mean a claymore's in an explosive claymore or a claymore's in a bastard sword? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're both awesome. Yeah, fuck koalas, mate. They're rapists and they're stupid and they've got chlamydia.
Whose husband said that?
Well, it's Gamer Levine's boyfriend, so Edindra.
Oh. No, it's Weibo.
Do koalas like mushrooms?
Wait, was Weibo's boyfriend Edindra?
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember, but we heard him. We heard him, and it sounded just like Edindro, so it was.
Weibo's boyfriend was Edindro.
Oh, I heard this. Yes.
Oh, see. Now you're the one who's wrong, Polly. How does it feel? If you'd have just let me tell my mushroom-based fact, none of this would have happened.
Motherfucker, as if you were ever going to get around to it.
I'm getting around to it, Polly.
I think you have mushroom-based facts. You're making up shit about freezers and holding mushrooms in your hand. Like
it was a fridge. Don't freeze a mushroom.
Yeah. So you got some cold shrooms in hand. Go ahead.
Not cold shroom. No, chilled. Again,
chilled
it's a fridge.
Shrooms in your hand.
So if you put them in the sun for about 20 minutes before you cook them, right? That will then give you almost 100% of the vitamin D you need for the entire day. Because they've sat there in the sun. And because mushrooms are tastier. Don't you fucking start. Oh, whatever. No one likes my fucking mushroom-based fat. I get it. This is the worst Monday ever. Jesus Christ. Fuck it. I wish I was an ostrich running around a Chinese city right now.
How much vitamin D do I get out of a tanned person?
Are you going to eat a person?
Well, that was the implication, yes.
Can you eat bioluminescent mushrooms?
You can eat just about anything.
Yeah, just sometimes.
Bioluminescent mushrooms.
Sometimes you can only eat them once.
Yeah, exactly. Cyanide is quite edible.
It's a delicacy in France. Right. Who wants to see a drone flying over an active volcano?
Me.
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure? You don't want to bitch about it a little more, Polly?
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see this.
This footage is actually pretty fucking awesome. Here we go.
How did the drone not fucking burn up?
Oh,
dude, I have no idea. Look at this. How cool is this?
Look, there's Anakin and Obi-Wan.
And there's some mushrooms.
Oh my God.
Just soaking up the light.
Whoa, you see that shit? It almost took a death dive. That was sweet.
Man, it's like sending a probe to the sun. How fucking cool was that? Let's do it again.
This drone was expendable, wasn't it? I'm assuming.
Can you shoot me a link for that? I got a friend with a drone that is going to blow him the fuck away.
Like, no problem. Look at that. Oh, shit. I mean, all it takes is one stray bit of lava and you're fucked.
Right?
So
Right. That's what this dive. Look at that dive. That's going to scare the shit out of my friend. That's why I think
this is where
he's so scared about breaking his drone. This is going to kill him.
A disposable drone that no one ever expected back. Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
That was okay. That was as advertised. That was very cool.
Nature is metal. Speaking of other things that are metal, let's get into the new world records that have been broken this week. It is a ball of human hair weighing 225 pounds is the new world record. Yes. You see, I had to see it, and now it's everyone else's problem, Polly. How's that feel? Yeah.
Is this revenge for Turkey Man? Is that what's going on here?
I think, it probably is. Yeah, we got a close up of the ball of hair. Nice. It's okay, people in the chat. It's okay. The ball of hair can't get you. On to the next one. We have woman runs across New Zealand in under 21 days for the new world record. Which now, I mean, that is it's better than a ball of hair, right? This one is an actual feat of human endurance, as opposed to this one is how many people do you know who have alopecia, right? This one is actually pretty fucking decent. And then, of course, we've also got 8-meter tall champagne glass pyramid broke the world record in Dubai. 8 meters! Am I the only one who's impressed by that?
As soon as you said that it was going on in Dubai, I lost my taste for it. Fuck Dubai.
Yeah.
See, Sinatra gets it.
Okay, well, maybe in future you could send me a copy of the rules, Polly. Should we?
You know what the sad answer is? There aren't any edible, more than one time edible bioluminescent mushrooms.
Is that what you've been doing? You actually put your controller down long enough to look up bioluminescent mushrooms?
I don't own a fucking controller.
Then where do you keep getting them?
If I could reach through this mic, you don't even know, man. It's just
you'd have to have very, very small hands.
Well, we've...
Yeah.
You better have good...
Science-based news. On to the science. We got the loads. Scientists avenge Pluto and declare there are 150 planets in our solar system. They're fighting back. And I love you, Pluto. We've got you back. Because the definition of what a planet is, it seems, is actually quite outdated from what we know about the solar system now. So people are going, yeah? Well then Titan's a planet, you knobhead. Yeah, how'd you fucking like that? 150 planets in our solar system. It's canon. Write that shit down. Who wants some compo face?
The Plutonic Avengers.
Ooh, you want some compo face, Polly? Check out this combo face. It is a snack-based combo face. Woman opens packet of Walker's crisps from Sainsbury's to find it completely empty. Do you like this combo face?
It's got that extra level of upper crusty snootiness to it.
It's all about the posture. It's all about the posture for me. But no, we got a close-up of the empty packet of crisps as well. We need that. All right. But that's not where it ends as well. Right, now she's looking at the empty packet of crisps.
You believe this shit is the look on her face.
As if she's looking at the crisps going, are you really empty? And the crisp is like, ha 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 ha. Right? Because it's actually... It's got an emoji on there that is mocking her right now as well. She's like, I can't fucking believe you've done this to me, crisps. And then we got her holding it in a different pose right there as well. Slightly more of a smile on her face, just like, it's all a bit of fun, isn't it?
No, I reject this. Fuck her. I ordered a double steak Chipotle. I ordered a double steak Chipotle burrito last week. I didn't get one bit of steak in the entire fucking burrito. You know what I didn't do? Contact the mirror and take a picture of myself with it.
But what, you take a selfie with it in future, and I will feature you on the Combo Face show. Well, the Combo Face section of Monday's AAA meeting. I love that she treated this, the Combo Face show, is coming right after From Rags to Ostriches, Friday night, 7:30, on C-SPAN. I don't know what C-SPAN is. I love that she treated this like an actual modelling opportunity. Like, she's got every pose she could think of going on right there. Like, You know,
Yeah, she does.
I wanted some nice photos to send my parents. Also, I got this empty bag of crisps. 2 birds, 1 stone. And on to our titular article. Today's episode of the AAA meeting was brought to you by the tagline, "Find Malik a wife because Muslim bachelor, 29, weird name, I know, who plastered himself on billboards to find a wife gets 2,000 responses and will use a spreadsheet to whittle down the candidates by age, location and personality, but not looks." Here he is, right there.
I mean, credit where credit's due.
I sort of want to marry him right now.
I'm not sure why I'm laughing. That just kills me. It looks so bad. It's like the pickup artists that are like 5'3" on YouTube, telling you shit that they obviously can't enact in real life. You know, like that's what I'm seeing here.
I saw as the show started, someone on the, they saw the tagline for the show, and his name's Jason Smith. Jason Smith, if you're still out there, if you're still watching, I see you, sir. He said, "Holy shit, I know what this is about. I've actually seen these around my city." So Jason Smith, please give Malik a call. Save him from an arranged marriage. He seems like a nice guy, and you may now consider yourself used.
Nice. That was good news.
Oh, thank you. I mean, coming from Sinatra as well, who is very much the news king. That means a lot to me. You were being sarcastic, weren't you?
No.
All right, that time you were being sarcastic. Polly, I've just sent you the link to the old volcano there, so I can now shut these windows and my RAM can stop crying at me because I've got so many Chrome tabs open. I've got 32 fucking gig.
Go ahead.
What do we measure RAM in? Oh, RAM in.
Gigs.
I got 32 noodles of RAM. And yet still, Chrome absolutely fucking slaughters all of it. Should we have a game?
I've got 48, and you're running into problems. I've got like 3 browsers, multiple instances, all kinds of shit going on.
No, I didn't say I was running into problems. It's just you can hear the tears coming from the sticks of RAM. Even though I got a shit ton of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we have a game?
Yes.
Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Polly. Right, today we are going to we're gonna go because we got the delight that is Scribe Light right here.
What?
Light, Scribe Light.
God, I wish I was an ostrich. We're gonna play a UK-based game called What's a Quid? Yay! I'll show the enthusiasm, guys. Don't worry, I've got it.
It's slang for $1 or a pound.
Oh, you're going to be very good at this.
Yay!
It's slang.
Oh man, I got something in the mail.
Wow! Hold the press. That's the real news.
Ever.
Oh my god! A pigeon
is it full of stag? Tell me it's a bottle of stag.
I found it on Amazon on a lightning deal for like $5.
Okay.
Women
billboard?
creators are needed in this industry so that the next generation never has to hear
Sinatra is mad at me over RAM and computers apparently.
There was too much happening all at once.
All right, read yours out, then I'll replay mine.
Gamer Levine threw $8 saying boots to a goose, saying Sinatra's mad at me over RAM and computers, apparently. Well, you probably deserve it just as much as I deserve that $8.
No,
Thank you very much, Gamer Levine.
I was grateful for you.
And Black Dragon threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish, saying during my forensic etymology, is that words or bugs? Studying, I came across, you forgot the E, an insect with an awesome common name. It's Devil's Coach Horse Beetle. Nice. Or Latin name, we don't speak Latin here, Oxypus olon, only found at corpses to feast upon maggots. What? Devil's Coach Horse Beetle. That sounds metal as fuck.
Okay, I'm going to replay mine real quick. Now, I'm very grateful for your help, Feline.
Women creators are needed in this industry so that the next generation never has to hear she's only successful because she's a girl.
I have been meaning to ask you if you use a high velocity art technique in your comic club paintings.
roughly 9mm, sometimes 5.56, depending. But yes, the answer is yes. Thank you, Ato. Really appreciate that.
Ato coming in again and flexing his exotic hardwood. What a fucking guy. Right, in this game, Scribe, for the first 5 rounds, it consists of 1 word apiece. It is a slang word in Britain. And you have to tell me what it actually means. And if you can, why you think that. Because, you might get it wrong. But if the thought is there, then I might give you a point as well. And then the final 2 rounds, there are 5 phrases on the screen, but only 2 of them are real. And you all get to guess. You all get 1 guess. You get to pick 1. And we have a tiebreaker if needed, because there are 3 of us. Let's play What a Quid!
Lube.
Starkers. What does Starkers mean?
Pair of pants.
Oh, like bloomers.
Sure.
Okay, pair of pants. Polly? Sinatra? Why do you think
that could be it?
What's your thinking here with Starkers, Scribe? Why?
I don't know.
Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stark naked. Stark ass naked.
Stark ass naked. Polly? That's right. We're still alive.
Drawing a blank on this one.
Okay, no answer from Polly. The answer is actually naked. Sinatra says with a point.
Oh, hey.
Which is it's from the etymology, or is it entomology? Which one's bugs? Is
entomology.
Stark bollock naked over here. Usage in a sentence. Me man walked in on me when I was Starkers. Point to Sinatra says. Fantastic work. Next up, gaffer. What does gaffer mean?
I've heard this before, but I don't.
Stuttering asshole.
I immediately think of gaffer's tape. I think of gaffer's tape, which is almost like duct tape kind of stuff.
I would love that to see you pull up like a Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Just going to look up gaffer definition: stuttering asshole. Thank you, Merriam-Webster. So you're thinking some kind of securing material?
I guess some kind of adhesive tape. I'm 100% wrong, I know, but the first thing I think of is gaffer's tape.
Okay.
So either that, or if it's gaffer, I mean, it could be referring to the person who would use it, so like a workman, maybe something like that.
Okay. And Sinatra?
Say a fuck up.
Like a gaff is someone who makes a gaff. Very good. It means boss.
Oh, okay.
Generally, the landlord of a pub. It is now a much shortened version of Godfather, who, of course, we're talking way back in the time here where your boss would obviously be a lot older than most of the workers. The Godfather. It is also the chief electrician on a film set.
That's that gaffer's tape. That's what it was, yeah.
It's actually gaffer tape. So that's no point score, but I'm going to give one to Scribe there because there was some really good thinking there. Of course, a popular usage is the job's good, but the gaffer's a right cunt. Let's move on to the next. Minge.
Pussy.
Whine and complain.
Yeah.
Like whinge?
Oh. Then no.
No. Oh, okay. Do you ever notice Polly just sounds so sad during the games on Monday?
Yeah, I thought it was in reference to female genitalia of some kind.
That's why I yelled out pussy.
It is indeed reference to female genitalia. There's another point to Sinatra says right there. The usage, of course, being, I'll buy you a McDonald's if you show me your minge. On to the next one. Number 4, manky. What does manky mean?
I feel like this is a slur.
Dirty?
Shifty, shoddy. I don't want to go into that bar. It looks a little manky.
Yeah, dirty or unclean. Dirty or unclean, something like that.
Okay, Sinatra?
I'm going to guess not quite up to building code. Looks a little janky.
Oh, good thinking, good thinking. Oh, I can reveal. I'm going to give the points to Polly and Scribe here, for they were both correct. Dirty and unpleasant.
Nice.
Use it in a sentence, Drunken? Well, I'm happy to. She had a right manky minge. And on to number 5, which is the final of the words round. Crimbo. What does crimbo mean?
Criminal.
I have
fresh out of prison.
Oh, that's good. Fresh. Nice. Scribe, you said a criminal. Polly said fresh out of prison.
I've heard you use this word before. Oh, fuck. How did you use it?
I mean, you just got to start paying attention, mate, because I've used all of these words before.
Was it Christmas?
It is indeed Christmas. That is a point.
Oh, my God.
Says.
All right.
In a sentence, it would be, all I got for Crimbo was some socks and a rash. Now, on to the phrase rounds, which is where there are going to be 5 idioms on the screen. Only 2 of them are correct, and you get to pick 1 each. Here we go. We have for you, slicker than a jellied eel, down the houses, at Her Majesty's pleasure, brown as a tinker, and up the duff.
Up the duff.
What are we doing here? We're picking the one
you
that's
know how to play
real?
This. You know how to play. Yeah, there's 2 of them which are real, 3 of them I've made up.
And we pick the 2 that we think that are real.
No, you only pick 1.
Pick 1.
Up the duff.
That's up the duff for Scribe.
I'm going to go at Her Majesty's pleasure.
At Her Majesty's pleasure for Sinatra. Polly?
Down the houses.
Down the houses. Excellent. Well, the first one that is correct is indeed up the duff. Scribe, do you know what it means?
Pregnant, I believe.
Very good. Yes, it does. And the next one is at Her Majesty's pleasure. Point to Sinatra. Do you know what it means, Sinatra?
No, but I've heard it used before.
It means you're in prison. You're staying at Her Majesty's pleasure.
Yeah, courtesy of the state.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a classy way of saying you got fucking cool.
Didn't Sean Connery's character in The Rock classify his time in Alcatraz in that way, or am I just?
I think that's where I remember it from.
Yeah, so I might be misremembering it, but I think I for some reason like Sean Connery in a SWAT outfit seems to come to mind when I see that phrase.
Isn't Alcatraz in America?
Yeah, I know, but I think he was using the slang in.
Well, he's wrong. He's wrong.
Yeah.
How is that?
He was staying at Her Majesty's pleasure.
I would like to give kudos to myself for slicker than a jellied eel, by the way. It's actually harder to come up with the phrases that do exist. Dude. It's totally laminate. Wood is wood. It's harder to come up with the actual phrases because, of course, I just use them all the time. It's not like I can sit down and go, right, what phrases are going to be today? I actually make a note of these when I'm chatting to people at the pub, and if they use something, I'll go, oh, that'd be good, and I'll write that down. I've got a notepad thing on my phone just full of words and phrases for what's a quid. But the best bit is coming up with the ones that don't exist. Slicker than a jelly deal, down the houses, and brown as a tinker. And on to the final round, and it is the same again. We have keep your hair on, odds and sods, junior to a buckled horse, shake the twigs, and peddling dog milk.
Shake the twigs.
No,
shake the twigs. Locked in for Scribe. I think Polly went.
Odds and sods. It's a saying, like an actual one.
Well,
I mean, maybe not written, but it's people have said it.
And Sinatra?
Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. The odds and sods.
It all matters.
Well, yeah.
I mean, okay. You get fucking what's the word? The belief that nothing matters.
Nihilistic.
Thank you. Sinatra?
Oh, I said keep your hair on.
Okay, and then let's look at the correct answers here. Polly is, of course, completely correct. Odds and sods. Miscellaneous items. And keep your hair on is also one of them. Shake the twigs.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Scribe is something I made up while I was having a poo. So that is a...
I thought it meant something like get moving, like get your get your legs in motion. Get your legs in motion. Shake the twigs. Get moving.
Oh, I see. I like that. That's good. But still, no point, I'm afraid. Which means now we can go on to the tiebreaker. We don't need a tiebreaker because in this game, it is Polydub with 2 points.
Hey.
Scribe with 3 points. But this week's Smarty Pants is Sinatra Says with 5 points. Thus bringing the scores for Season 2 of the AAA games from... It's the chat with 1, guests still with 0, Polydub with 6, but Sinatra Dub? Jesus Christ. Sinatra Says now with 7. We still have it all to play for as we get ourselves to episode 200. Well, holy shit. Should we have some questions before we get out of it?
I suppose.
I think we should. People of the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Mr. Polydubbenstein, Sinatra Says, and indeed our esteemed guest, Scribe Light, whack him in the chat and we'll get through a couple before we get the fuck out of here. Sinatra? 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 Sinatra?
Yeah.
Matthew! How are you?
All right.
I know you're not doing a video this week because you're moving offices. How's that go?
I will get the keys tomorrow. I've been boxing up, but I do have a stream highlight going up.
Oh, that's fun. Have you made a highlight reel for your stream for your Twitch channel, by the way?
No.
No. That's fun. That was good. I enjoyed going through the bits, and I was giggling. Just like, Jesus Christ, the shit I say. The shit I get away with. Fucking terrible. Oh, Matt Enfield in the chat says, wowie. I appreciated that on your latest TEDx, Scribe, that it was my wowie that got played. Interesting stuff.
I saw you in the chat. I was like, well, here's your wowie wow wow.
Crack that one out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steve
I still need to get one. Oh, sorry,
go on.
I was going to say, I still need to get one from Monkey, and I still need to get one from Satsu. There's like I still have my hit list of people to get recording those for me.
I don't like you describing it as a hit list, but no, yeah, you can be right, and they certainly should. Steve Dave says, Drunko, I have a craving for steak. How do you prepare your steak? That's a very good question, Steve Dave. Generally, I'll take it out of the refrigerator. You've got to go to the refrigerator where your mushrooms are, right? I'll keep it out for a little bit. I tend to cook it from room temperature as opposed from chilled. Good bit of salt and pepper. You got to season that bad boy. And of course, I cook it in garlic butter the shape of dinosaurs. Steve Dave. It's the only fucking way, mate. Getting a fucking herbivore dinosaur to melt down and cook steak. It's the only way. Mark Smart says, do you recognize the bodies in the water? I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Cougar Knife says, I'm just glad Scribe is replacing Drunkle. Fuck! Me too! Divine Petulance asks, what is the meaning of life? Scribe?
42.
Thank you, a Douglas Adams fan. That's all I fucking wanted to hear. And Fucked5 says, Quiplash? I don't think I've got a new game. I got a game my friend recommended to me, and I think we'll be giving that a little try tonight. But until then, guys, it doesn't really matter because this show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go farting against your will just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. AST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island with news, games, and banter that will make you literally die. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/DrunkenPlays for some epic gameage. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says. Thank you very, very much to the wonderful Scribe Light for coming and joining us. It's always fun with you around. Thank you to Viper for making him come into the Discord. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the wonderful, wonderful donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't let Malik stay single.
Or single.
Careful. Oh, okay. Right.